Hi, welcome back to the channel. Hope you all had a great weekend. Hope you're all set up for the week ahead. Now, for those of you that have seen my previous videos, you've probably heard me mention my new course, which is the Ultimate Beginner's Guide to Online Arbitrage. So what I want to do today is look at those main benefits of doing online arbitrage over retail arbitrage. Now, if you're completely new, you don't know what the difference is between the two, then retail arbitrage is when you go out to a physical store, you do your sourcing, you're analysing, you purchase there and then. Now, with online arbitrage, you're doing everything on the internet. So there are some really great advantages to getting into online arbitrage, so I'm just going to go through all of these with you today. Now, I would say one of the biggest advantages is just how easy it is to get into. So if you're just getting started selling on Amazon, this is one of the easiest business models to get into. Now, there's no specific amount you need to get started, so no set investment, but obviously the more money you put in, the quicker the ball will start rolling, the quicker you'll start seeing profits. Now, you can also work from absolutely anywhere. So long as you've got a laptop or a phone with an internet connection, it doesn't matter what time it is, where you are, you can literally work from anywhere at any time. Now, this can work especially well for those of you that are just starting off as a side hustle. So perhaps you're trying to work around other life commitments, you've got children, and you just want to do this as and when, just put in a few hours when you've got the time. So perhaps the only chance you've got to do that sourcing is in the evening. This would work absolutely perfect for you. Now, I quite often do my own sourcing between other jobs, so I'll go off, I'll do something, I'll come back, I'll do half-hour stints. Now, for me, I just find this easier than just sitting down, doing it all in one go, getting frustrated if I can't find anything. Now, I do find this much more efficient than doing that retail arbitrage, so I'm not having to drive around numerous stores, keep stopping, parking, going in, looking for the deals, and then moving on to the next store. Now, whilst I'm doing that sourcing, I also like to use a software called Online Arbitrage Deals. So this is especially helpful on the days that I just don't have the time to do that sourcing. So I have a number of deals sent to me every Monday to Friday. So most of these have got a high return. They're items that I can just purchase from normal everyday stores. Now, not only do I have all those deals put in front of me, but it also gives me an idea of other places I could source from that I've perhaps not thought about before. Now, having items delivered directly to your door is very handy, especially if you've got a lot going on. You've just not got that time to go out and do that sourcing. Now, whilst you do have delivery costs to bear in mind, there are a lot of places that will give you free delivery if you spend over a set amount. So it is always worth just checking through, seeing if you do qualify, seeing if you need to spend that a little bit more. Now, there will be times where you've got no choice but to pay for that delivery, but when you weigh that up against the cost of fuel, the cost of parking, you'll probably find it's still much, much cheaper. Now, not only do you get all that stock delivered directly to you, but quite often you'll be able to reuse the boxes and all the packaging. Now, boxes can be surprisingly expensive, so always save any, reuse them wherever you can. So any I get, I just break them down, I put them in the garage, and then I've got a selection of different sized boxes when I need them. Now, so long as you're covering any barcodes and you're removing any labels, it's perfectly okay to use these, keep those costs down. Now, with online arbitrage, you'll probably find you've also got more choice and more stock available to you. Now, obviously with retail arbitrage, you could be very limited. You're limited to what stock they've got held on their shelves. Now, the only thing I would say about online arbitrage and placing big orders is be very, very careful of those quantities. Some stores are very well known for cancelling big orders, so perhaps you need to place a few smaller orders just to be sure they do not get cancelled. Now, Cashback is another great reason to do online arbitrage. Now, if you can get yourself a credit card as well that offers cashback, that's always a bonus, but make sure you sign up to cashback sites like Top Cashback or Quidco and use these every time you do that online purchasing. Now, the cashback amount may be small at times, but it adds up relatively quickly, and as soon as those funds are cleared, you can transfer them directly to your bank account. Now, it's also worth taking a look at downloading the Honey extension. Now, if you've not heard of Honey before, it's a software that automatically checks the site that you're on, and it checks for any known discounts across the entire internet. It adds them directly to your baskets. Now, it only takes an extra few seconds to do that checkout, but it does give you instant savings, and sometimes these can be really, really big. Now, you can also collect Honey Gold, and what this does is every 1,300 points, it just lets you convert that to a voucher, and you can convert this to places like Amazon, Curry. So again, it's completely free of charge. It's definitely worth downloading, using every time you do those online purchases. So the course I mentioned earlier takes you through the whole process of selling on Amazon. So we look at setting up your seller account, and then we look at how to source deals, how to analyse them, how to do that purchasing before we send them into Amazon and deal with any repricing. So if you're at the beginning of your Amazon journey, you're feeling a little bit overwhelmed, you don't know where to start, this could be the perfect place for you. Now, I'm currently offering this at a 66% discount if you use code BETA10 at checkout. So this just brings that price down from £299 to just £99. Now, if this is something that interests you, I'll pop a link in the description below so you can just click through, have a look at this in a little bit more detail. Now, you may find that online arbitrage works better for you than any other business model, but it's really a case of giving it a go, just seeing how you get on. But you definitely get that convenience, you get the ease of being able to work from anywhere you like. Just give it a go, see how you get on, and if you need any help at all, just take a look at that course. Now, if you have any questions at all, if there's anything you want to ask, please do let me know. You can pop a comment below, or you can jump over in our Facebook group as well. I will get back to you as soon as I can. Now, that is all for me today, but as always, thank you very much for watching. Have a great week, and I will see you very soon.